Radio Bristol at the Birthplace of Country Music Museum presents Farm and Fun Time on Thursday, June 9th. And with a preview of this exciting event and another one coming up is Kris Truelsen. Good to see you, Kris.
Hey, you too, man. Thanks for having me.
We've got a couple of events we're going to talk about here coming up on June 9th. You got a very big concert coming up. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we do. We do a monthly filming of PBS's and Radio Bristol's Farm and Fun Time, which is kind of a variety show centered around music, of course. And usually Appalachian region musicians, Central Appalachian musicians. This month we've got some really great artists coming in. The Malpas Brothers from North Carolina, who
big
are,
name. Yes.
Yeah, that's a big draw. They're big audience in fan base for them here in the Tri-Cities. So they haven't been on Radio Bristol for about 6 years. So to get them back is a big deal. And then we've got an up-and-coming band called the Wildmans that are an old-time band from Floyd, Virginia area, and they just tear it up. So it's going to be a really nice blend of old-time and country music, and then of course Bill and the Bells will be there as they are every month. But for folks who don't know about Farm and Fun Time, it's a show that we sort of revived. Was a show that was a historic program on WCYB back in 1946 is when it started. When I started Radio Bristol about 8 years ago, that was the first show that we decided to relaunch, as it was so important to the community. And a lot of people, when we brought it back, had fond memories of the old show. So we've kind of put a new coat of wax on it, and still, of course, music is the focus, but we like to highlight farmers on the show. We have storytellers on the show every now and again, and various people making positive impacts on the community.
It's just that old. It's got that feeling of that 1930s, 40s radio show. It was a variety show.
Yeah, that's what we go for. We do all sorts of segues with like fiddle tunes in between. So it being live in front of an audience, but also going out on the air. We can't have any down moments. It's gotta be a pretty fluid show. So, which is really kind of an old school approach to what radio and TV is.
And speaking of looking back, you got a big show coming up to the Paramount Theater there in downtown Bristol. It's going to be celebrating 95 years of that.
This is a big one. We just partnered with the Paramount at the beginning of the year, and they've been amazing partners to work with. We're really proud to be working with them. We're bringing Farm and Fun Time over to the Paramount quarterly now. So our next show is July 21st. And it happens to coincide with the 95th anniversary of the Bristol Sessions. For folks who don't know, the Bristol Sessions are the reason why the Birthplace of Country Music, the organization, is there, why the museum is there. Those were important recording sessions from 1927 that really put country music on the map in a popular sense. A lot of those recordings were some of the largest sellers of the time. Also the first electric recordings for country music recordings. Folks like the Carter family, Jimmy Rogers, Ernest Stoneman, all had their first recordings in Bristol in 1927. So we're looking at the 95th anniversary, which is a big deal. And we've got some pretty amazing artists lined up for that show. We've got our headliner is going to be Rhonda Vincent, who's a Grammy Award winner. I think
she's been on our show.
Has she?
Yeah, she's been here. Fantastic talent.
She's amazing. I think she's been nominated for over 10 Grammys throughout the years. She's known as the Queen of Bluegrass. And so she'll be our headliner. And then we've got Lauren Morrow from Nashville, who fronts her own band, who's a Bristol favorite. And she hasn't been in Bristol for about 4 years. So to get her back is going to be really cool. We also have some surprises in store surrounding the 95th anniversary. We're going to have some folks who are affiliated with the families who recorded on those important, significant recordings joining us, among other things. Bill and the Bells will be there as well. So again, that is July the 21st at the Paramount, and tickets actually aren't going to be available for that. They're going to go up the beginning of June.
June 3rd.
June 3rd, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, you know better than I do. So June the 3rd is when tickets will go live, but they're going to go quick, and there's some really cool surprises surprises also in store for that show.
And Bill and the Bells, near and dear to your heart.
They are.
You keep kind of glossing over that part, but that's an important part.
Yeah, I try to be wary of self-promotion. But yeah, that's my band, and yeah, I'm really proud of the band. We've been touring a lot. It's felt great to get back out on the road. After 2 years of being stuck at home, getting back out and seeing fans and meeting new people has been great.
All right. We appreciate you, Kris.
Thank you, Kris.
All right, let's give everybody the information about this big event coming up, Farm and Fun Time. It's going to be happening, that big 95th anniversary. It's going to be happening at the Paramount Center for the Arts there in downtown Bristol. We got all the information for you right there. Tickets go on sale June 3rd.